Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss cascading style sheet color properties. So this particular video is very important because students, as you all know, in every web page or in every website, we use so many colors to make our website more attractive and more user friendly. That's why this color property is very important. So in CSS lecture series, this is our lecture number 15 and we are going to discuss introduction of colors, different types of color formatting, and we will also discuss its practical approach. So let's move to the introduction part first. As you can see here, the color property in CSS is used to set the color of an HTML elements. Typically, this property is used to set the background color or the font color of an element. In previous cascading style sheet lectures, we have discussed if I want to give my heading 1 a color, you always write color red. It should be like this: color red, then semicolon, and background color, let's say green. You can write any color here. Okay, so previously we have used color properties like this, but we have different types of color properties, color elements that we can use along with our CSS program. So let's move to the syntax part. As you can see here, we have different color elements, different ways to add color elements in your HTML code. First is RGB format, second is RGBA format, third is hexadecimal notation, HSL, HSLA, and built-in color. So we will discuss everything one by one. So let's move to the first part, that is RGB. RGB stands for red, green, and blue. Okay, so all these colors are nothing but with the help of these three colors, with the combination of these three colors, we can make new colors. Okay, this is the basic property of every RGB notations, right? And all these colors ranging from 0 to 255. Okay, suppose if I want to make my this text, hi Ankita, this side. Okay, so if I want my this text in green color, so what value should I give? 0 value to red, 255 value to green, and 0 value to blue. Okay, so this will automatically capture what? This will automatically capture the green color. If I want this statement in blue color, so I can write it like 0, 0, 255. Okay, and other than red, green, and blue, if I want to make a different color like yellow, like navy blue, sky blue, any color if you want, you can make a combination of all these numbers like 230, 108, 290. Sorry, you can write it as 29. Okay, so we can write any numbers ranging from 0 to 55. Okay, so let's move to the practical section so that it will be easier for you to understand how we can use RGB colors. So first of all, you should start with your basic HTML structure that we always do. Let's say color, you can write anything here. Then close the head section, body, close your body tag, and close your HTML tag. Okay, so after this title section, what you can write is style tag. Start your style tag and close it like this. Okay, so before saving the file, let's just write the basic formula here, basic HTML elements here. Let's say I have h1. Hi, this statement is in red color, and close your h1 tag. Copy, paste, and paste it like this. Okay, here I'm using h2 and here I'm using h3. This is in green color and this is in blue color. Okay, I'm taking basic example first. After that, we'll move to the advanced examples. Okay, so now if I want to give HTML H1 element a color red, so what can I do here is write H1 color and red. Save and color RGB dot HTML. Save, and here we have color RGB dot HTML. So this is how previously we used to give a statement any color. Okay, but now as we have discussed here, if you want to give your particular statement a color by using RGB statement, so write it like you can write it like this. Okay, so let's say I'm using RGB in 2. So I'm giving it a color like color colon RGB, then start your curly braces. Here I want to give it a blue color 0, 255 and 0. Close these brackets, close your curly braces and leave it like this. Okay, so before closing this, you should use semicolon. Save and refresh your program. So this is how you can give RGB colors. This is a very simple process. Like right color RGB, we have to give 3 properties. Like if I want green color, so give red color a 0 value, blue color a 0 value, and green color a 255 value. Similarly, in third statement, I want color blue. For that, let me just copy everything. Okay, and paste. Right, so now this is H3, make it 0 and 255. Save this program and refresh. So color you can see here is now in blue. So this is how you can give different color properties by using RGB. Now let's take one more example over here. If I want a yellow color, if I want to use yellow color statement, then what you can write? Let's say I'm writing paragraph. This is the best and final example for RGB, and close this paragraph. Okay, now let's give paragraph some properties like P color RGB, then in under the brackets you can write any value. Let's say I'm writing 56, then I am writing 130, and then I am writing 35. You can write any numbers, random numbers I am taking here. Okay, and save this. So save this program and refresh. Let me just give it one more property for font size. Let's say 60, so that it will be clearly visible to all of you. So this is what, this is green color. All these number, if I combine all these number, then it will become a green color. If I change this 35 to 135 and save this, then the color changed to something like blue color. Okay, now if I want property of red more, let's say 230 and refresh, so you can see the difference now. Okay, so this is how you can write any random number over here to make a new color. If I want it to 130, save and refresh, so you can see the results now. Okay, you can see the results now. This is how we can use RGB, yani ki red, green and blue color combinations. Now, next type we have is RGBA. I hope this is clear for you. If any doubt, you can comment below. I will definitely help you. Okay. So next type we have is RGBA format. Here red, green, blue. Then A stands for what? A stands for alpha. Here A stands for alpha. Okay, it is almost similar to RGB format, except that RGBA, here A contains alpha, that specifies the element's transparency. So alpha is used to specify the element's transparency. Okay, the value of alpha is ranging from 0.0 to 1.0, in which 0.0 is what? 0.0 is fully transparent value. It is fully transparent value, and 1.0 is not transparent at all. So all these points are very important for your examination point of view. Okay, so let's move to the practical section. I'm taking same example again. Let's say I have paragraph, or let's say I have H4. Okay, that will be easier for you. In H4, this is an example of RGBA formatting in CSS. Okay, now let's just close H4. And now let me give H4 some properties. First of all, I would like to give it a font size, because that will be easier or visible to all of you. Okay, so H4 font size is 50. Let's save this and run this program. Okay, so this is an example of RGBA formatting in CSS. Now, how you can give it a color? Write it like color simple कोलन देन RGBA, जैसे कि हमने यहाँ पे यूज किया था color कोलन RGBA RGB, but here we have to write RGBA and start your brackets, then write any color. For example, I am writing 255. Okay, then I am writing 0. I am writing 0 again. This is for R yani ki red, this is for G yani ki green, and this is for B yani ki blue. Now here we have A value is remaining. So if I write here 0.5, let's say, and close this semicolon, save and refresh. So you can see the color now. Okay, like in case of, let me just repeat this statement again. Like in case of RGB, we write it like color colon RGB. Here we have three values only, one for R, let's say 80, one for G, let's say 90, and one for B, let's say 250. Okay, but in case of RGBA, we have four properties. We have to give four properties: R, G, B, and A, and value of A ranging from 0.0 to 1.0. So we will write it as first value is for R, second value is for G, third value is for D, and fourth value is for alpha yani ki A, that is ranging from 0.0 to 1.0. So I'm writing here 0.5. Similar statement I have written here. If you want, you can make changes in any value. Let's say this is 0 and this is 250. Save and refresh. Now this is in blue color. What if I write, if I change it 0.0, save and refresh? So this is not visible. Okay, why this is not visible? Because as I have told you, A is to specify elements transparency, and if I write 0.0, so it will become fully transparent, that we cannot see any value. If I write 1.0, if I change it to 1.0 and save this program, so you can see this is in full formatting. So this is the best example to write 0.5 or 0.A if you want a text in something lighter color. Okay, So I hope these two statements are clear for you. Next point we have is hexadecimal notations. So students, hexadecimal notations are very important, and we will discuss these notations in next videos. Okay, so I hope everything is clear for you. Thanks for watching this video.